So yeah, I want to hear a crazy dream. So last night I went to go see Final Destination 10, I think. Anyways, so in the movie, shit happens, a fucked up series of events. I'm not gonna tell you what happens in the movie, but it's entertaining. I got home like around almost 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, and or 2, one of those. Anyways, so I go to sleep. This is what I drank yesterday. I had an old fashioned with bucanas, which was delicious. I think the lady went a little too over on the bucanas, but whatevs. Anyways, it's in the dream. In the dream, um, we're driving. I don't know why or who that, like, what was my purpose. We were leaving the house because it's the same thing as Final Destination, so we're being chased or whatever. Uh, we got into the car. It's a Jeep. It's one of those old Ford two-door Jeep with like the big, you know, bench seat in the back. And we were gonna go to a festival. And out of nowhere, we're like, do you know what's gonna happen? Because we know we're supposed to die, but we don't know what, just like in the movie, what's gonna fucking happen. And we're like, no, we have to stay together. So the car door wouldn't open first. So we're like, what the fuck? Because we had to pick somebody up. And we couldn't stop until traffic. And I'm like, we're going to move forward. So as soon as we stop and we couldn't open the door, I got out, opened the back door. To open the back door, and I couldn't open it. It was just like me pulling. And then the driver got out. And I couldn't open the back door. Once again, it was just us pulling. And then suddenly, all I hear is, watch out. And somebody hits the car from behind, but we're out of the way because we jumped out of the way and we're like, what the fuck? Okay. That was close. We almost died. We almost got crushed by the car that hit the car, whatever. And then we're right in front of, I think the school was called Death Valley. And we look and we're like, this isn't good. Like, what the fuck? So we hear it. We hear the trains and I'm like, no. Because in the movie, there's a train derailment. And I'm like, well, that's just fucking weird. I'm like, no. We have to go. We have to run. We have to run now before it actually happens. So we hear the horn. Is it called a horn? Anyways, we have a horn from a distance. And we're running. And then out of nowhere, we hear this huge crash. And we're like, fuck it, just keep running. You can't run a train track crash. You can't run a train track. But it's a dream, so we kind of outrun it, and then out of nowhere we hear something else more horrible, and I'm like, shit. The train on the other side of the school was the dam that held, it was a dam. It was a very full dam. And then just like Evan Almighty, it started raining. I'm like, shit, it's gonna burst. No. So what ended up happening is that we go all the way, we start running, and we try to warn people, and they're like, no, it's not. And then you can hear like the cracking of concrete, and we're like, fuck. So we find this building, the tallest building. You can't outrun a flood. That, like, I guess that's one of the only things that, logically that happened in my head. So we ended up going looking for higher ground. So we outran the train because we're like, we don't want to die. So we find a building, 4 stories. We figure that's enough because I think that's the highest we got to see, like, get there. We got there and it was insane. We barely, it was like half of the 3rd floor was flooded and the rest wasn't. So, we ended up staying there for almost like a week and a half so the water could recede. All so that my friends end up dying by slipping on a puddle. And I'm just like, well, that's just fucking great. So yeah, go see Final Destination 10. Yeah, it was insane. It was intense. I liked it. it wasn't scary. It's more of a that is a suspense movie because you're just like, oh my gosh. I swear the first what 20 the whole like scene that everyone has the flashback to, if you know, you know. I was just like, what? Did you see that? Like the entire first scene, like, you know what? Somebody has a premonition of something or other, and it's the whole accident. There's like, oh, we're gonna die, whatever, we have to be down, whatever. And I'm just like I said, the entire time I was just like, you're fucking, did that just really happen? The entire time. But yeah, I totally recommend the movie. Go see it. It is awesome. Yeah, Final Destination 10 Legacies. Go forth. Unless you want to have crazy influential dreams like mine. I swear, this is not an ad. This is me just waking up from a dream that I had that I'm just like, well, that was insane and intense. But yeah, laters.